And welcome back to this edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we'll be taking on map 5 from Sigil, ABADDON'S Void. Now, this map has quite a few enemies, 142 kills to be had, but there are only 3 secrets to find and 26 items to pick up. There are 2 cyber demons, for example, that are deadly when you're running around the map, but relatively easy to dispose of if you find the right teleporter, and I'll show you how to do that. There are a lot of upper high-level platforms that if you misstep, you'll fall into the lava. This is typical of Sigil stuff, of course. And other twists and turns. I hope you enjoy the map. It should be a good walkthrough. But first, I should mention that this map is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 1 or Ultimate Doom platform and the mod WAD file Sigil Volume 1. We will be playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting. Our goal, of course, is to get 100% in all 3 of those categories. So to set the scene, we have some imps, a zombie man, and a couple of shotgunners. So we will, I think, just a matter of priority, take on the shotgunners first. Pistol starters, here's your shotgun. So let's go ahead and dispose of basically the gunned enemies in sequence. Be mindful, there's another shotgunner that's going to come around the corner. Yes, there is the shotgunner. And I think now we can dispose of the imps without getting tagged from behind. Yeah, I think so. Yes, so all those imps are gone. There will be a little infighting as per usual with this imp and the Lost Soul. Don't know quite who's won there. It's quiet. Well, it looks like the Lost Soul's still kicking, so usually the Lost Soul does come out, and I'm hesitant to move on because it will come out and then it'll be lost. Well, it doesn't look like anybody won that fight. It looks like everybody's still getting along, I guess. There's the Lost Soul. Okay, as you can see, he will come out charging. Around the corner, we'll have some imps, some shotgunners. Pick off the imps if you can from around this area. Before we go further, first secret, as you can see, that wall's not quite right. You can open that. Yes, secret is revealed. Pick up some shotgun shells and health if you need it. So we'll continue on with our imp hunt over here, but there are shotgunners to the left on that ledge. So we're just going to casually make our way over. There's one, there's another, and we'll take care of the last imp up on the top ledge. You can see there are health bonuses and a megasphere. I will show you how to do that, well, in the sense of get to them. Shotgunner around the corner here, another shotgunner. As you can see, there's a cyber demon. Well, there you are, yes, poking beyond that wall. There's the cyber demon. I'll run around this way, around that way. So there are 2 cyber demons to tangle with. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go directly in front of the first one because on the other side of this wall, there's a switch we have to press in order to open up this area, which will take us basically to the interior of this building from above. So let's go ahead and run and hope that the cyber demon doesn't hit us too badly and that the other enemies don't either. Well, that actually turned out pretty good. I think the cyber demon, for the most part, did the dirty for us. So let's go ahead. This wall will lower, and it will also reveal this shotgunner came out of the open area. On the other side will be a box of rockets, and we will pick that up momentarily. But first, we'll just continue into this area. So the lift will lower, a pinky will appear. Dispose of the pinky, take the ride up with the shotgunner, and another pinky. So just be mindful. So before we continue on, the next secret is right over here. We press on this wall for the rocket launcher. Your secret is revealed. So there is, as I was mentioning, the rockets. We'll take this opportunity to cross, because now that's a barrier preventing the cyber demon from hitting us, but now it's being lowered. You can see that ledge there with the health bonuses is being blocked by that bar. We have to complete some more tasks before we can access that area, namely in here. So why don't we just go ahead and do that. So we'll jump down to the right once we get into this building. Press lion face switch, and that will lower this wall. There will be shotgunners, an imp, and a pinky. And last shotgunner, there it is. So this is not a teleport. This will just lower the area in front of us. There will be 2 Lost Souls. And by hitting, well, I guess we can grab the ammo before we do that. By hitting that switch, we will lower the rest of the walls and take on a couple of cacos and a couple of imps. We'll also be able to go out that way for a mega armor. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But first, the enemies. Let's see if we can dispose of them without taking too much damage. It's a pretty cramped. Probably at this point, well, as I say that, switch over to the rifle, to the shotgun rather, and I take some damage. But no big deal. It was only a little bit. There's still some health in here if needed. So I was saying you can get through here, but it's not by pressing that. It's by again stepping on this little fake teleporter. It takes you outside. It's not a secret area. This way will take you back to the originating area, the familiar original spot. But if you carefully tiptoe around this corner and be wary of the cyber demon spotting you, grab that mega armor, because that's always welcome. And it counts as an item. So let's hop up here and go back to where we started. So now we've exposed, well, I have to take the elevator. Sure, let's get the lift to come down. And that area with the health bonuses on the elevated platform is now going to be available to us. Be mindful that wall is no longer there for the cyber demon. So we're going to need to hop over there and use this as a bit of a shield. It won't save us completely, but it'll save us from being obliterated. So we'll just turn it here away from the cyber demon's range, and we take on the shotgunner in the end. Okay, so that didn't work out too badly, I think. There will be imps coming out of both sides of this small area. There will be some shotgunners and some pinkies popping out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the switch. We're going to get rid of the shotgunners and then go back for the imps. Because I think if we move over to the right, the pinkies will probably not follow. So let's go ahead and take care of the imps from this vantage point. There's a few more in here, but let's go ahead with just a regular shotgunner with it. Oh, and the lost soul is. There are a few in there. Oh, cornered by the imp. Alright. So there's a little bit of health by way of stim pack if you need, a little bit of ammo, but not much else to do in here. Alright, so let's go back to the area where the pinkies are. There is a berserk pack beyond them, so unfortunately we're going to have to just use ammo on them. We don't have the berserk pack yet. So I guess just with the regular shotgun will do. Patiently mow down all three pinkies. Pick up the ammo as needed. But let's shoot the all-seeing eye. That'll open up that area, which will reveal a Caco demon and some other enemies, but a berserk pack too. Caco will be first to go. Some pinkies coming up now, and there will be some lost souls as well. So why don't we just grab that berserk pack, take out a few enemies if we can, save a little bit of ammo. So long zombie man, and I think we can probably get most of the lost souls from here. Maybe a little bit lower. We can just punch out the lost soul. There we go. Oh, another. Come back here, you. Okay. There's some other enemies down there. There's some either shotgunners or zombie men, I don't remember, and some imps. And a pinky or so. And we'll be able to get them shortly. But as we approach this area, we'll lower the wall. And the enemies become more available to us to hit. So we're continuing down this blood maze. Just be mindful that it's well placed camouflage netting here to obstruct your view. I like that design. I think that's a nice, clever feature. And as we step on, we continue to the next area with the next group of enemies and so on, and we continue as the walls lower. You get the idea. So coming up are some imp, lost soul and pinky. There's the imp. See, it was hard to tell if I shot him or not because of the mesh, so that's the netting. So that's a fun little feature. Not so fun for me getting hit, but you get the idea. I think we can get back. Yeah, I might as well just pick up the health pack. Took a little bit of damage, not too bad though. Alright, let's continue around the corner. Zombie man waiting for us. Some of the enemies down here will be dead from infighting and so on. So as you can see, there are just a variety of lower level, I would say, enemies waiting for us around each of these corners. The most serious, I guess, would be Caco. So careful. Shotgunners bite with their rifle. And we take on these enemies. I think behind me, though, is a wall that I'm not quite able to get back over. No, I think we're trapped in here at this point. So let's take care of the Caco. And there's the blue key waiting for us. So we can go ahead and explore an entirely new area with it. So we'll take the teleporter. Now before I do, it'll take us to the area with some health bonuses and the Megasphere, but also within the range of the Cyber Demon. So let's act quick. Megasphere, grab that, hop down. Whew, okay, and obviously into the doorway for the blue key area. So Cyber Demon to our right. We're not going to tangle with the Cyber Demon quite yet, but we will. So let's go ahead and take care of the straggler enemies, as I like to call them, inside here. And as you can see, the Cyber Demon is just out of range, but not if you're on that side of the wall. So be mindful and stay to the left side of this door. Well, thanks for nothing. Baron, I guess I should have been more careful. Can't really blame you, that's what you do. So let's dispose of the last enemy, which is the Baron in that caged area. You're wondering, well, it doesn't look like you can get in there. Well, you can't just walk in there. There's a teleport. So let me just grab a little bit of ammo that's here. Teleport's just around the corner. It'll take us inside the cage. You don't really want to take it before the Baron is gone or disposed of, so I choose to fight from the outside, but he hit me through the cage anyway. What are you going to do? Okay, so with the blue and the yellow key in hand, we're going to make a run for it around the corner here to the left. Okay, so we're out of range of the Cyber Demons. We're just going to go around the corner here, maybe take a little bit of damage to the lava. We have to pick up these armor bonuses, so when we go ahead and do that, there's some rockets, more armor bonuses, but most importantly, there's a teleporter there, and once you get on it, you're likely to be able to squish the Cyber Demon. Yes, we teleported right onto the Cyber Demon, and of course the other Cyber Demon was not happy to see that. So the Cyber Demon fired at us, and look how far those rockets go. So one Cyber Demon down by getting to that teleporter, and we're going to do that again, basically before we go into this building to the right, which is really for the yellow key. We can go around this corner gently and find the other teleporter and say goodbye to that Cyber Demon. So as I promised at the beginning of the map, the Cyber Demons are very formidable, as you can see all the burn marks, when you're running around on the elevated platforms, but they're less formidable once you find those teleporters. So that's how you dispose of them. So far we have 2 of the 3 secrets, 25 out of the 26 items. The last secret and the last item are around the corner from that, on the other side of that building, all the way down at the other end. There's an open area. There's not really an open area. There's an open wall that you run in and you get a Megasphere, I believe, and that will be the final secret and item. You have to run across the lava to do that. So let's leave that for last, I guess, is the normal order of things, because there's no other real reason to be there right now. And in this building houses the yellow door, so we do have the yellow key from the last adventure, and we can continue on. There are some imps through here. There's also a lift that's going to reveal a bunch of enemies. This wall will open up, and so on. So let's grab the rocket. So we can go ahead and go inside. And once you do that, you can just press on the wall or just get close enough, and this switch will reveal, which will lower the elevator or the lift. So some enemies will come out, including a cactus, so we'll just be a little bit cautious here. It's a tight area for fighting. Careful of the shotgunners, of course. And I think, I don't hear any others, but oh, there's a few actually. So there's still a shotgunner and an imp looking for us. Let's go ahead and press that again. There we go. And another shotgunner. So that's how we dispose of them in a semi-efficient manner. There's some health pack if we need it. Right now we do not. So what we can do is we go ahead and we just press along that wall or get into that corner. Hit this switch, it reveals more enemies. So we want to get into that little cubby potentially for some cover. But we'll be careful because there are a lot of thinkies here. I would switch at this point to the chain gun. There's just too many in this little area. And there were too many to walk around, so. Alright, definitely took a little bit more damage than I would have liked for my taste. But, oh, there's another lost soul. That's okay. Just pick up a stim pack over here, another stim pack over there. There are some enemies above. And then a shotgun around the corner. So we've, going into that corner, have again opened up another area. So let's go back to the familiar familiar lift area where more enemies, as I mentioned, had opened up. It's hard to tell from this angle, but there is a shotgunner and an imp just waiting for us at the lip. Grab some more shotgun shells. Now we'll go along this, basically the skinny ledge. It will open up and it will reveal a Baron and an imp, which hopefully will yield some infighting, yes, and a Cacto. Sometimes no matter how much I try, I can't get the Cacto and the Baron to fight. There we go. Alright, so that's good. Because we do want a little bit of infighting, and then maybe we can dispose of the Baron a little bit easier. Okay, so that's pretty good. There's another Baron waiting below, but first of all, there's a Cacto Demon and some imps. So why don't we go ahead and just with the regular shotgun, try to pick off the Cacto, which we semi-successfully did. There are some imps. Let's do that before we reveal ourselves to the Baron. And if you prefer, we have some rockets. So why not? Just to soften them up a bit with the rockets. Now this is the exit, and we're not going to take it because you can see here we have all the enemies, but we are missing one secret and one item that I had mentioned. So with this having been conquered, if you're wondering, well, you're now trapped in the room, Mr. Classic Doom Walkthroughs, you should have thought of that before. Well, that's true, but yet not. Just go to this green torch, I guess, torchiere, and it lets you in. Well, I guess with a little bit more speed. Pardon me, so we'll press that again. Yes. And now we can get out, just hop down, and we can get out of this building. We'll have to come back in here to finish the map. But there is one more, as I had mentioned, one more secret and item to get. So why don't we might as well grab a box of rockets while we're here. Okay, I'm trying to think the most efficient way around that area. Maybe is I just make a run for it this way to the Cyber Demon and around the corner, right in here. There's the secret, there's the items. Let's head back. So, could be a more efficient route to do that. In any event, 130 health, I can't really complain too much when all is said and done. So you can see we are 100% for all three. So the only thing left to do really is to kind of go through this area with the yellow key door, the yellow room, without any enemies. Hop down, again, for posterity's sake, all 142 kills, all 3 secrets, all 26 items, and you do know what that means. Yes, that means we are done. So that was ABADDON'S Void. A tricky map, lots of twists, some hidden areas, lots of elevated platforms over lava, as you would expect in Sigil by now. Cyber Demon's very deadly as you're trying to complete this map, but surprisingly easy to dispose of if you know where those teleporters are. And I hope that this walkthrough has given you some good tips and some tricks on how to complete it and go about doing all that. And if so, then yeah, feel free to hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. Well, I guess that's it for this edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. I suspect next time you'll be tuning in, we'll be taking on Map 6 of Sigil, Unspeakable Persecution. And I hope to see you there. Thanks very much.